region that always becomes the center of war in some way or another. But now, the chaos is going out of control. Every country has tried to show its strength in this field, but no one has achieved complete success. This time, a country has risen in the Middle East that has claimed to defeat even a superpower. And this is not just a claim, but the fact that America has been forced to bow down to a state like Iran, sometimes facing a lack of interceptors, sometimes facing military personnel. The Iranian army, namely the Revolutionary Guards, which is considered the superpower of the Middle East. They had closed the Strait of Hormuz and challenged the superpower that if they have the courage, they should come and open the Strait of Hormuz. But the timid American army did not have the courage to come and confront the Iranian army with its modern aircraft carrier and its modern ships. Iranian forces spokesman Ibrahim Zolfagari and Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. This is the hero of the proud nation who refused to bow down to America and said, "Iran is not like Venezuela. You can go and take over the entire country. We will defeat you in a way that will serve as an example for your future generations." The conflict began when Israel and the United States accused Iran of developing nuclear weapons. This was a false accusation. Under this accusation, Israel fired missiles and rockets at the Iranian capital Tehran in the name of self-defense, targeting Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei. After which the new Supreme Leader of Iran, Mojtaba Khamenei, was appointed, and immediately after his appointment, he announced that Iran should now develop nuclear weapons. Along with starting work on nuclear weapons, in retaliation against Israel, the Iranian army fired thousands of missiles and drones, not only towards Israel but also towards the entire Middle East. After which the United States and Israel realized the power of Iran. How could Iran develop such dangerous missiles despite so many sanctions that our defense systems cannot control? Then the United States and Israel also held Russian President Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping responsible for this war, saying that you, Iran, are providing weapons. But Iran fought this war for 2 months and did not try to ask for help from anyone or ask for help. Seeing Iran's strength, America announced the return of its troops from Arab countries and further started contacts with all Iranian-supporting countries and said that we should negotiate with Iran, for which Iran was neither ready before nor is it ready now. The hostility between Iran and Israel is not new, but now this hostility has come close to open conflict. Israel is the scourge of the Middle East that considers itself the most superior. But in reality, this is not the case. All the wars that have happened in the Middle East so far have been caused by Israel and the United States. Both the United States and Israel are always targeting Muslims. And when there is a big war in the Middle East, then the name of the United States definitely comes up. The United States announced its support for Israel. It sent its warships and additional military power to the region. The American presence in the Gulf began to increase. On the other hand, Iran warned that if it was directly attacked, then the entire region would burn in the fire of war. The world is not afraid of just one war, but of a war in which several powerful countries could be involved. If a direct, full-scale war breaks out between Iran and Israel, then the United States, Russia, and other world powers could also be drawn into this crisis. That is why the United Nations is repeatedly appealing for a ceasefire. But the situation on the ground is becoming more dangerous every day. The ongoing tension between the United States and Iran has not only affected these two countries, but has also turned the entire Middle East into a fire. US President Donald Trump has repeatedly warned Iran that Iran should hand over its uranium to the United States as soon as possible, otherwise the situation could become even more tense. This ongoing war in the Middle East has humiliated Israel to such an extent that the Israeli media itself has reported that the Israeli army is currently facing a shortage of about 12,000 personnel. And if Israel continues to support the United States in this way, both Israel and the United States will be forced to give up. The people in America have come out against the government and are demanding proof from the government. Why did the United States attack a school in Iran and kill innocent children? The United States has once again transferred its weapons from Germany to Israel for the war against Iran. Russian President Vladimir Putin has warned the US and Israel that if the US or Israel tries to attack Iran, Iran will not hesitate to retaliate this time. And the preparations that Iran has made this time show that Iran is now prepared to respond not only to Israel, but to all its enemies. Iranian forces spokesman Abraham Zolfagari has issued a warning to the US president, saying that we can respond to any attack. And our response can be many times more powerful than before.